Local? Are you not entertained?
No, no,
Are you not entertained?
no. My wife goes, woo! No, she don't do that. She's...
Since Aaron's not here, can I get a woo out of you, sir?
Woohoo!
All right.
For you,
And we're back, and this time he didn't get a marble.
No, but I'll tell you
I
what,
got the marble.
I wish I did.
I
get
know
the
this
marble.
guy. Well, I know this guy.
Oh, I have a nip slip.
I knew you was holding out over here while we were over there digging jars. Are you not entertained now, baby? Woo! We'll start over, Mr. Potty Mouth.
I didn't know.
I was.
See the prep art from that.
All right, folks, we're down by the river today. The water's high. Just me so far. And I got the Noka Legend. And I got a little signal, a little 32 right off the bat. And I've already looked at it. But look at that. What do you suppose that is? It's off a Stein or something, I would say. Like a handle. Pretty cool. Alright, that's first find. Hopefully not the last. Be back if we find more. Nice 40 on that. There it is. Silverman screw cap. Not so good. We're down here closer to the water. And we got a good one. I think it's good. Nice high BDI on that. Alright, you see what it is. Well, I thought we got bazingaed. I pulled this piece of iron out. I guess so you can hear it. It's hanging kind of high. It might be a piece of brass, but there's only one way to find out. We're going to have to dig her out. And unfortunately, my prediction was right. It's a big piece of brass, but it is good for scrapping. Whatever that was. Well, that hole right there, we just dug ourselves a little cap. It says something on it. I think it says palmolive or something. It was just crushed up. That's probably fairly old. We get splashed here. See it, you know. Anyways, we dug deep for this one. Down in underneath this ledge. We got a spoon bowl. Spoonage. Sometimes you find a little pocket here, it's got iron in it, like nails and little bits and pieces. Sometimes it's worth pawing through just to see what's in there with the iron. I'm going to do that right now. I'll be back with you to find some. Well, we struck out on this one. Here's all the iron that was in there. Take some of that home. Get it out of here. Alright, we'll continue on. I don't know if you can see it or not, right in that pocket right there. I don't know if it's junk or if it's something ornate or... So, well, I guess it is ornate. Ornate piece of lead went to something. Okay, continue on. Well, that's all I'm going to do today, metal detecting. Luckily, I'm right here, right next to our dump. We're going to go over and try a little dump digging, see if we can come up with something before we get out of here. All right, see you if we do. Now, check it out here. I got a nice little button here. It says 10 in the middle. It's got some Latin written around it. I don't know if it's Freemason stuff or what. It's a nice little button. I also got another couple buttons in a little bottle so far. Not a whole lot, but that button's an encouraging sign. I'm raking along, doing my thing. I look over by my foot and I see something. Got ourselves a clay marble. Good size one too. Nice. No drive home for shame for me if I get it in the light for you. That's better. Alright, gonna do a little tailgate wrap up of, I got some tumbling glass, a couple bottles, couple of these for the bottom of tables and chairs that they used to put them on. It's a play knife. This thing here, which has a design on it, is actually a snap, so I don't think it's anything too special. And our prize of the day is a little clay marble, so we don't have to drive home in shame. Alright, see you next time. We come here to watch Kelly work.
Good thing you had your shovel,
Yeah.
since I forgot everything at home.
Well, anyway, I got myself a buckle, a few buttons, not too much. We used to think these were a big deal to dig, but when you dig like 50 of them out of a spot, it ain't that much of a big deal anymore. All right, be back when we find more. All right, got our first, I dug a few nails and stuff, the XP days. Give me an 86, could be like a button or something, who knows. It's an old field, be about anything, but I'm pretty sure it's a non-ferrous. What do we got? What do we got? Is this it? This is it. And we got ourselves a flat button. Is there going to be anything on it? Well, we shall see. Get out the brush. Oh, it's not a, it's a rivet. I knew it was a non-ferrous. So what we got there, a little rivet action for your entertainment. All right, we shall continue on. Been at it a while, not much to write home about. I did dig a shotgun brass with one of the more modern ones with a plastic casing. Yay. Now, well, so we don't have so much finds this week or footage. I decided we're going to go over some of my displays that I've put together, stuff I've gotten over the years. Now here I got miscellaneous jewelry. There is some silver in here. And I got another display with the same idea. This is more of my older stuff up here. Actually, I can get that down. Put this right here. And we're going to move right over to fishing lures. I've actually got another one started. Different ones, some older ones, some newer ones. Some, the paint has gone on them. And here are my rosettes and kind of badges and things. Fobs. See, there's some nice ones. Some broken ones. I can't remember what this says. This is Knights of the Papas, Madison. I don't know what year that's from. Here's my fob. I found that at a religious camp from the early 1900s, late 1800s, so that's nice. I found that with Dennis in the Piscataquis River. Found that on a lawn and such. We've got live rounds. In Maine, there's a lot of hunting. They lose a lot of bullets. So as I've collected them, I've made a display of them. Okay, we got our timepieces. I do have a few more that I haven't gotten in the display, but here's my winders. And let's go to military stuff. I've been very fortunate. I find plenty of military stuff. This is color insignia for World War I. This is infantry, World War II, mass volunteer militia button, Eagle infantry button, all different ones. This is a officer's cap badge, Eagle. Even got the rifle badges, driver badge, pilot's wings, 3 sets. And this here is what they call, oh, what's the name for this? It's a certain type of buckle. Anyways, it's a horse tack buckle for the military. Another Eagle Cap badge. This one I never ever got identified. Got the powder flask. Common Militia 1825, 1835 Eagle buckle plate. 1839 model U.S. buckle, which could be Civil War. I mean, they issued the ones these sizes. This is the smallest size. Eagle breastplate. Stephen Douglas 1860 and Herschel Johnson campaign token for president. Abraham Lincoln and Hamlin 1860 campaign token. Maine militia button. Civil War token. And that's it's a rundown of what I put together here. Okay, we'll have some pictures now.